Of growing up, and I knew everything about the Lord, but it's like when you're so cloned in the churches from religiosity, from all the what is it, the programs that you have,
The dogma
and you have to memorize these scriptures, and everything, you had to walk perfect, and yeah, you're very programmed. Until one time when I moved to California, I'm like, something's different here, in California, because the in North Carolina, it's the religious, what do they call it? The Bible Belt, the religious. Everybody goes to church. That's the thing that you do, is go to church. But when I really realized that there's more, I'm like, I am hungry for more, and I'm going to find this relationship with Jesus.
That's key.
And once I found that, I'm like, wow, there is a such thing as it's not about religion, it's a relationship with the Lord.
Amen.
And as I grew and studied my word, and I had to learn it for myself, because this church taught you one thing and this church taught you another. And then I thought, well, was it right for them to speak in tongues? I don't speak in tongues, but they speak in tongues. And then somebody says, well, there's got to be an interpreter if someone speaks in tongues. And but you know what I learned through all this, and especially going to other countries, as I started doing missions, it's about everybody. Everybody is made. Everybody's got a different DNA. And God created us to worship Him. Once we begin to worship freely, that's the key right there, is worship from our heart. And that's one thing that I do like about our church, because when we go in there, we can worship the way we want to worship. If somebody wants to speak in tongues, or if somebody wants to dance in the Spirit, if we want to raise our hands, or it comes from the heart. It's not about religion. And that's when you create that strong relationship with the Lord, that He imparts His wisdom, divine wisdom into you. Studying the Word, you grow, you learn Him more and more each day by His Word. That's what a relationship. That's what being a Christian is all about. It's not about church. It's not about the beautiful walls. When I go to Haiti and they don't even have a church, they stand outside even after the earthquake. I went there, and they were outside praising God in the dark. No shelter, no nothing.
13 years old, and no foundation, and I worried, and I said, and I had two twin sons, 9 years old, and I just want to be the best father, but I haven't been. And when he prophesied, he said, you got to forgive your father. And I hadn't. And he talked about that, and it was good. But when I went to his church down there, this guy was in front of me, he was in a line, and the pastor or the speaker from Oklahoma, or from I can't think of it. But anyway, he said, say something good about the person in front of you, to encourage them and stuff like that.
Don't be strangers.
I've never been there. I didn't know anybody there, but just the pastor. Didn't know any of the congregation except who we went with. And the Holy Spirit was saying, you get that microphone, we have a word for you to give to somebody. And man, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to embarrass myself, and the macho guy and whatever. And that's what I wanted to do. Put my hand down. I said, "Oh, I'll do it." I was like, "Where'd it come from?" and I got the speaker, got the microphone, and it just said, "This is not for the person in front of me, like you say. I have a word for somebody else." And I turned and walked, and I walking down through there, and it says, "You," just like this. And this tall blonde-headed girl, wasn't she? And you know, it's like, and I touched out, put my hand on her arm, and I said, you know, just keep your walk, keep focused on God. You're getting off the path. He says, keep focused on you, and the disease that you have, He'll take care of it. It'll be healed. I'm sitting there like, and I'm talking, and I'm like, man, am I making a butt of myself? And I did it, and I was obedient. I was obedient because He did. And then I was like, here. And then I go back over there, and the guy in front of me didn't even talk English.
The Spirit had fallen. That was such an amazing
And
service.
And I'm sitting here, and I was like, oh man, I want to crawl under that bench, you know, what I do just then. And after the service, I was sitting there. The pastor's wife come up, that prophesied, and she said, I know you didn't know that lady. I said, that's the first time I've ever seen her in my life. She said, you was so on target. She said, I've been ministering this lady for the last month to 6 weeks. But God knew my heart, and He knew I had questions about certain people that was in my life, and I was really questioning my faith. I was even questioning God. And you know, because I have walked this side and that side and straddled the fence, and I've had so many people, as Dr. Cole, what we're talking about tonight, that they think it's in the Bible, and it's just theory that they twist it and they pull it. She said, I have been ministering that girl for the last month to 6 weeks. Her mother, you know, she'll go and she wants to get a job. Her mother's pulling her away from saying, you don't need to go to church, you don't need, and then she'll come back. Her mother and her family pull away. You need to get a job, you need to help us, you know, they're not going to help you at that church, you know, you need to come and get a job, and then she'll come back. And that's what God was telling me. You keep focused on me, I'll take care of you.
Take care of the rest.
Then she said she's got a disease that's her something about her nervous system and stuff. I said, look, I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I believe you. I don't want to know because I didn't want to worry. Because I'd be sitting there like, man, did I, you know, and I said, I believe what you're saying. And she said, you were so on target. She said, the reason I know the Holy Spirit was telling you this because you didn't know that lady. But God had used me because my faith of listening to preachers on TV and my doubt was like, those are men of God. You believe it. And when I hear Dr. Cole on Tuesday, you know, it's like, I hear him talking in tongues like, man, I wish I knew what he was saying. You know? When I hear people talk, it's like, man, I want to know. But when, as yourself, when you are out in the world so deep, and just by looking at me, you would never know how deep I was. But I'm telling you, brother, I was at the core of the earth, the core. And God, the God that created me, my Lord and Savior, I'm telling you, I get warm just by I mean.
I could see, and I know 2 or 3